about what are earthquake hazards. Earthquake really pose little direct danger to a person. People can be shaken to death by earthquakes. Some movies show scenes with grounds opening and people falling into the fiery pits. But this doesn't happen in a real life. I am going to talk about the effects of ground shaking. The first main earthquake hazard is the effects of ground shaking. Buildings can be damaged by shaking. Buildings can even sink into the ground if soil liquefaction occurs. Liquefaction is the mixing of sand, soil and underground water. It may start to lean, tip over or sink several feet inside. Buildings can be damaged by shaking. Ground shaking may also cause landslides, mudslides and avalanches in steeper hills and mountains, all of which can damage buildings and hurt people. Now I am going to talk about the effects of ground displacement. The second main earthquake hazard is the effects of ground displacement, and this could seriously damage or rip apart that structure. Yet another earthquake hazard is fire explosion. These fires triggered due to the breaking of gas lines, power lines and tipped over wood or coal stoves. I am going to talk about the types of earthquakes. An earthquake is the most deadly and the dangerous natural phenomenon characterized by the sudden tremors caused due to the release of energy from its crust. There are 4 different types of earthquakes based in its causes. Tectonic type of earthquakes occur when the rocks in the earth's crust break due to the geological force created by the movement of tectonic plates. Volcanic type of earthquake occur in conjunction with volcanic activity. Collapse earthquakes are small earthquakes in underground caverns and mines. Explosion earthquakes result from nuclear and chemical devices. We can measure motion of the large tectonic earthquakes using GPS because the rocks on either side of the fault offset during this type of earthquake. Richest scale of measuring the magnitude of earthquake. Magnitude less than 2, termed as micro, generally not felt. Magnitude of 2 to 2.9, described as minor, will have a noticeable shaking, rattling noises and it causes significant damage. Magnitude of 3 to 3.9, also termed as minor, will generally felt. It causes rarely damages. Magnitude of 4 to 4.9, described as slight. It causes magnitude of 5 to 5.9, described as moderate. It causes major damages to poorly constructed buildings and very slight damages to well-designed buildings. Magnitude of 6 to 6.9, described as strong, can be destructive in areas up to 160 km across in populated areas. Magnitude of 7 to 7.9. I am going to talk about
இப்போ அவங்க என்னன்னு சொல்ல போறாங்க பாருங்க. இந்த earthquakeனால என்னென்ன பண்ணணும் அப்படினு சொல்லுவாங்க. கொஞ்சம் இத காது கொடுத்து கேளுங்க. இது நமக்கு வேண்டி இருக்கு. ஏன்னா நம்ம கோயம்புத்தூரும் வந்து இந்த ஜோன்ல வந்து நம்பர் 3ல இருக்கு. அவங்க சொல்லுவாங்க, கொஞ்சம் கேளுங்க ப்ளீஸ்.
Shelves should be secured to the walls and heavy objects should be kept in the bottom shelf. In the kitchen, place all the fragile items such as glass, china and bottles kept in lower places. If there is any defect in the ringer gas connection, fix it as soon as possible so that you can avoid accidental risk of fire. Any visible cracks in the walls, ceilings or foundation of your house should be taken care immediately. Don't stand under the trees, telephone poles or any electrical wires. Stand near the wall which have doesn't above it. Avoid going underpasses and freeways. Make sure that your family knows all the safety tips before they handle. Children tend to get scared when they don't understand what's actually happening. What exactly they must do is children must be educated about the phone numbers of fire department, emergency phone numbers, etc. Also awareness must be given to safeguard themselves and switched off the cylinder knob and all electrical switches when they are alone at home. Thank you for giving me the golden opportunity to express some information in front of you. Thank you.